See you pass outside my door.
Hello. It's time for another episode of Why Jesus Came to Die. Hello, everyone. How are we all doing? It's number 49. Episode number 49. Wow, we've come so far. And we are almost finished. But today we have another installment of Why Jesus Came to Die, and it is so that he would be crowned with glory and honour. And we have three passages to read today. So the first one is from Hebrews 2, verse 9, and that is, "But we see Jesus crowned with glory and honour because of the suffering of death." The next one is Philippians 2, verses 7 to 9, and that's, "And being found in human form, he humbled himself by becoming obedient to the point of death, even death on a cross. Therefore God has highly exalted him and bestowed on him the name that is above every name." And the final one is Revelation 5, verse 12, "Worthy is the Lamb who was slain to receive power and wealth and wisdom and might and honour and glory and blessing." So let's jump right into it. It's a good one today. So, the night before he died, Jesus prayed, "Father, glorify me in your own presence with the glory that I had with you before the world existed." That's what it says in John 17, verse 5. And so it came to pass. His glory was the reward for his suffering when Jesus died on the cross. He was obedient to the point of death. Therefore, God had exalted him highly, and that's what it says in the Philippians passage we just read. Jesus knew that the prize was the crown, but the price was death. He died to have the crown. He died to be glorified. So this raises an interesting point, and it's something that you might be thinking about. You might be wondering, so how can this be the loving thing to do? How can Jesus be motivated to give us joy if he only seems to be motivated to just be getting glory for himself? Surely vanity isn't part of the equation here. So it is a good question, and the answer lies in learning what true love is. So most of us, if you look at yourself, most of us think of love as being made much of. It's all about me. How am I feeling? And in today's world, it's all about how can I feel good? So if this person loves me, then I will be feeling good and they'll be making me feel good. It's all about me, 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 me. Everything about me and me feeling good. And the world thinks that the secret to joy is through making yourself feel good. And that way, and once you feel good and once you have that, and it's all about you and you think about yourself like that, then that's it. You will be happy. In fact, when we actually think about it, even before we look at the Bible, we know that's not really it. Most of our happiest moments are actually self-forgetful moments, ones where we're so in awe or we're so joyful that we just completely forget about ourselves, because in that moment it's not important. We're not important. So say if you stood beside the Grand Canyon, or you're on top of a mountain, you're looking at the view, and it's the best view you've ever seen. It's absolutely awesome. You're not thinking, "Oh, I'm feeling great about this." You're thinking, "Wow, this is amazing." And this is what we were made for. That is a very, very small glimpse of the joy that we are made for. And when we're in paradise, we won't be in just a hall of mirrors, because we are not majestic. And true, we don't find true joy by just looking at ourselves. That's not how it works. It is not about us. What is on display is Jesus' majesty, and we will then get true joy from that. So, if this is true, and Christ is the most majestic reality in the whole universe, then how does he show his love to us? Well, by gaining glory, so that we can then fix our eyes on him and find true joy rather than getting caught up in ourselves. We will then be happiest if we are seeing Jesus in glory, because that's where the true joy is. It's not with us. We will not find it, but we must fix our eyes on him, and that is where we will be happiest. And in paradise, that is when we will be with him, and that's where we will all be joyful. Thank you all for listening. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed that one. We're almost finished. Tune in tomorrow for number 50. 50th reason. Peace out, everyone. Have a great day.